Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm Nabila Irunisa from PBIB. Now I will read the review journal with the title Insight into EFL Student Readings. At first, the author explained that English acts as an essential means for students to access global knowledge and opportunities, but its actual use in Indonesia school remains limited. Connection in Yogyakarta, for example, students at SMA Negeri 8 mainly use English inside classrooms, while outside daily communication still relies on Bahasa Indonesia. This limit exposure prevents them from developing reading fluency in authentic contents. Then the studies state that the low reading ability in Indonesian EFL learner is mostly due to the lack of English usage in instruction. This situation can be seen in Lombok and Kalimantan, where students rarely encounter English beyond their lesson. They depend heavily on textbook and teacher, making it difficult for them to understand real-life or academic reading materials. Furthermore, the article highlights that reading is not merely decoding words but also understanding ideas and message. Many EFL learners fail to evaluate or analyze information from what they read. A 2022 literacy survey in Bandung revealed that high school students often read aloud fluently but cannot identify main ideas or implied meanings, proving that comprehension is more than just pronunciation accuracy. In addition, the research found that limited vocabulary knowledge remained a major obstacle for students' reading comprehension. In Makassar, for instance, students at SMA Negeri 3 often depend on Google Translate when encountering new words. They tend to memorize vocabulary lists for tests without understanding contextual meaning, a pattern consistent with EF and EFI 2023 results showing Indonesia's low proficiency. Moreover, insufficient grammar mastery also affects the ability to comprehend text accurately. In Surabaya, students still follow Indonesia sentence order when translating English, producing incorrect forms such as "he gave a book me." This habit makes them misunderstand the text's logical flow and grammatical relation. Next, the study points that the student face difficulty when the reading text about foreign culture and unfamiliar places. In Bali, learner can easily grasp reading about local tradition and the Malaysia ceremony, but struggle when the Western cultural topics such as Halloween. The lack of prior cultural experience limits their ability to connect ideas from the text to their own reality. Then, the research mentioned that most students have not yet mastered effective reading strategies such as skimming and scanning. A similar issues affairs in Aceh, where students try to read word by word. However, some schools have started using short English articles from the Jakarta Post to train students identifying main ideas more effectively. And finally, the article explained that long, monotonous reading passages allow students interest comprehension. In Banjarmasin, teacher who use local stories like the legend of the Barta River noticed that students became more focused on motivated to read. Contextual reading and materials made them more engaged and improved their misunderstanding. That's all from me, but Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.